Growing up as a little lad in Jamaica, from my first can remember anything to do with cricket, it was my grandfather listening to West Indies playing, and we used to listen to it on a little battery transistor radio. And there was a chap named Roy Lawrence, who used to do the commentary, and Reg Pereira, and the excitement that they used to create when a wicket was taken our own score. And I always used to hear Sober's name being mentioned, and etc. So I fell in love with cricket from then. And every spare minute I had in Jamaica, a group of us used to play cricket. Every day we used to play cricket, morning till Sundays. I always have fond memories coming back to Handsworth Cricket Club. It's a place coming through from the 70s. Really, it was set up to give black teams and other minority teams who could not get in the mainstream league a chance to play league cricket.
As a child, 17 years old, came over here, used to play on the outer field, and then one day somebody said, we've got to come and play cricket, and it was brilliant, you know. I enjoyed it. And it's kept a lot of us out of trouble as well, you know, because we didn't have much to do. I often said to my children, because I've got lots of trophies, you know, playing over the years, and I said, you know, if it wasn't for cricket, I don't know where my life would have ended up, you know, because as I say, running around Birmingham or Handsworth, I probably would have ended up in prison. You know, so I am always grateful because the things I used to do, the places I used to go, the late nights I used to have, the parties and whatever not, you know. Some of them I should never have been there, but cricket kept me away. So I'm one person who's always say, thanks to cricket. We weren't into football at the time, we were more or less all cricketers, you know. And one thing about West Indian, when you come to a cricket and the match is finished, the food was excellent, you know. You get your curry goat and your rice and peas, and you know, it was brilliant to come just for that, you know. So it brings back a lot of fun memories, you know.
When we played here, we used to have a lot of supporters here, and also in Wolverhampton, we used to have a lot of supporters who turned out to watch us play. Yes, it was a good atmosphere, and a lot of kids used to come to the matches and watch as well. I feel at fault where my cricket team is concerned, because we had all these youngsters coming to watch us play Saturdays and Sundays, and we never set up a coaching system for them. I mean, if you can look back at the players, how many of their sons end up playing for my team? I can't think of any, including my son. So we cannot blame everything on the establishment. We have to take some of the blame ourselves. That's the way I look at it. We should have put something in place for the youngsters, because cricket is a game of love. If you don't love this game, you cannot play it.
We truly embraced cricket at that time. We should have more children going to learn to play cricket, because it's a brilliant game. You know, it's a game that if you stop, learn to play it, it's just awesome. I've always said it's awesome, you know.
Tonight is an A session, which is Afro-Caribbean engagement. We've been doing that now this is our third year, and it's basically trying to bring cricket back to the black community, which has been lacking for a few years. So we were tasked as a second county in the country, following Surrey, to actually do that and invigorate and trying to get cricket back into the black community, which has died in this area. And it's a passion of ours that we need to get these black kids playing cricket again. I kept saying that I think the reason why cricket died off in the black community is because they weren't exposed to the game as much as they could have been in schools and etc. And I think once we expose them to the game and once we introduce them to the game, I think that love will come back again. Some of the kids we've got here tonight, we're in our third year and they were here from day one, and they're still here in 3 years' time. So if they can be here for 3 years' time, still learning and still progressing, they fell in love with the game and they just keep coming and coming back. So I just think, well, if we can expose it to more kids, I think the black community will grow again.